Hey, this is Natasha and Rue. Say hi, Rue. Hi. From Big Rock Organics, and welcome to week 11 of the CSA. I think there's something tasty that is going to be in your box this week. I wanted you to meet Rue and her gang of little yellow cats that run around the farm here, keeping everybody happy and insect free. So thanks for joining me. I think Rue's going to go run along because she is definitely a hunter and loves to be on the move. But thanks, Rue, for saying hello. And let's get into what we have for the box this week. Say bye. Bye, guys. All right. So in our box this week, we have some heirloom tomatoes. Very excited about that. So our tomatoes may not necessarily be red. They have all kinds of different colors, shapes, and sizes. And we're going to be highlighting different ones as the weeks go on. But just wait till they are tomato feeling, not necessarily tomato red, because there are so many different kinds and so many wonderful flavors to discover as the season goes on. So hopefully the start of the tomatoes and a lot of good things to come. All right, speaking of tomatoes, we do have some basil this week. And so the basil, you're definitely gonna wanna take and put that into a jar of water at home and let it perk up a little bit. Basil really needs a little bit of time, nice, quiet, cool place, not the refrigerator, to perk up. So it might take a day or so for that basil to kind of perk up. But we have two different kinds of basil. We have the Italian basil, and we also have this one with the kind of purple stems and purple flowers is Thai basil. And Thai basil is terrific. We're gonna put some recipes in there for Thai basil this week, and I just love it. It has a little bit of a licorice flavor to it, but it's delicious in all kinds of dishes. So some regular Italian basil, smells so wonderful, and some Thai basil for you this week. All right, so the big news is that we've got beans, and more beans. The yellow wax beans and the green beans are coming in like crazy here at the farm. It is really spectacular. So you're enjoying a bounty of beans this week as they are coming in. And if you have too many beans, just go ahead and steam them or boil them for a couple of minutes and then take them out, put them in some ice cold water, and then drain them well. You want to take and just, put them on a cookie sheet and freeze them, and then they're delicious in the winter in soups and things like that as well. So beans are definitely going to be coming in strong for a couple more weeks here. Done with those purple ones, but on to the green and the wax beans. And I don't know exactly why they call them wax beans. They're the yellow beans, but I think this is a really beautiful color combination. So kind of like John Deere-esque, that John Deere green and yellow. So enjoy your John Deere beans. All right, we've got some peppers. You might get a green pepper. Peter Piper picked a peck of purple peppers. These are a great variety I just love called Islander, and they start out purple, and eventually they will ripen to kind of a beautiful, like dark purple, red, almost like a really beautiful color. And then of course we've got white peppers as well. So all of these are going to taste like your normal, green bell pepper. The waiting has begun for them to ripen into beautiful colors, and when they ripen they turn a little bit sweeter. So lots of beautiful peppers this week. I love making stuffed peppers, and stuffed peppers are such a great meal, so easy to do. So I would take a pepper, and instead of cutting the top off, I cut them sideways. So I'm gonna have two halves. Then I'm gonna take and fill those halves with some cooked, anything honestly. I like to do like a Mexican stuffed taco that is ground beef and Spanish rice and some salsa and different things. Then you're gonna take and top that with some cheese and bake it. I also like to do just like a very traditional tomato sauce on mine, but I use Panera's tomato soup that you can buy in the refrigerator section of the store, and that's what I put over mine and let them cook in a little bit. So that's a little bit more of a traditional stuffed pepper, but really great peppers, and they are just beginning to really come into their own. So yum, yum, yum. All right, we've also got these crazy guys. The Anaheim peppers are calling your name. These guys are a little bit of heat, not too much, a little bit of heat here on the Anaheims, but they are just so awesome looking, aren't they? I just love them. And so we've got those guys, and then we've also, for those hot people out there, we got a couple of hot ones. So this week we are featuring fish, which is this beautiful stripy pepper. It's just gorgeous, and it's actually Gonna be a little hot pepper there for you, so if you like hot stuff, they remind me a tiny bit of the sport peppers. Sorry if you hear Rue, she's a really noisy cat, and she is just over here circling my legs and saying hello to all of you. All right, Rue, what else do we have in our box this week? We've got curly kale. This stuff makes a great salad. Chop it up, add some veggies. That salad is gonna last you really well for at least a couple of days in the fridge. I love that curly kale. It's so curly. We've also got celery. So this week we've got some just regular green celery here. Now those leaves are fantastic to use later in soups. You can chop them up, put them in the freezer, or chop them up and dry them in the oven. I'm thinking like a minestrone soup would be wonderful, especially with those beans and some of the root crops, the squash and everything. So a minestrone soup might be, especially with some of these rainy days this week, might be something that sounds delicious on the menu. So we've got celery. We've of course got cucumbers, though I will say all those lovely cucumbers are beginning to slow down a little bit. So enjoy the cucumbers while you can. I made a batch of pickles this week, actually 2 batches of pickles. So I feel super, super accomplished. But you know, cucumbers this week, both types of cucumbers, of course. Hi, Rue, do you want to say hello again? Oh, she's such a noisy little kitty, aren't you? Hello. All right, should we see what else is in our box? We got a lemon cucumber. All right, Rue, let's check it out. So we've got a lemon cucumber over here. If you haven't seen these guys yet, they are kind of fun. They are actually kind of like a lemon in shape, but a cucumber in flavor. A nice little heirloom there. So we're trying to make sure everybody gets a few of these throughout the season. They're pretty cute. Patty pan squash. You might get a patty pan. Looks like a little flying UFO. Or you might get some of our other summer squash. Again, these guys are slowing down a little bit too, so savor them while you have them. We just made some last night, sauteed with some garlic and olive oil, and then at the end I put on a little bit of Parmesan and feta and scallions, just fresh scallions on there. So good. So of course, lots of squash we've had this year, but I won't complain. All right, and then we've got some beets this week. So this is the last of our big crop of beets. We are working, oh, hello again, Rue. We are working on getting that new crop growing. They're in the ground, but they're not growing quite yet to this size. So we've got our last batch of the beets here. So hopefully all you beet fans out there can catch the beet and enjoy the beet while it lasts. So all right, that's enough with my bad puns, and a few potatoes. So this week we've got some of the red potatoes as well as our Yukon Golds. So definitely make some potato salad. Those red potatoes are really good in potato salad, but just about anything. We have been enjoying the potatoes. How about you? Did you realize they are so tasty, a homegrown potato? That's one of the most fun things I like to share with people is try the potatoes. They're so, so good. Do need to get some more of those guys dug. So we're gonna look at some recipes for you. Thai basil, stir fry, and I did a pistachio pesto this week. That was fantastic. And get you some fun recipes for the week. But enjoy cooking, enjoy all the goodies, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, friends. Bye-bye.